tiny Parisian kitchen makeover, carving invisible storage into Haussmann walls. Welcome to Adaptive Living Space Channel. When people imagine a Parisian apartment, they often picture tall windows, ornate moldings, and historic charm. But what many don't realize is that the kitchens in these apartments are often surprisingly small and narrow. In today's story, we step inside a compact Parisian kitchen tucked within an old Haussmann-style building and explore how thoughtful design can unlock hidden storage inside the walls themselves. Most historic Parisian kitchens were never designed for modern cooking habits. They were service spaces, often placed in tight corners of the apartment. The result is a long, narrow room with limited floor area and very little cabinet space. The challenge isn't simply decorating the kitchen. It's figuring out how to make every centimeter of the room functional without destroying the historic character. Haussmann apartments are famous for their elegance: tall ceilings, detailed moldings, and thick plaster walls. These walls are not only beautiful but also surprisingly deep. While they were originally built for structural stability and insulation, designers today see them as an opportunity. Hidden within that depth is the potential for something incredibly valuable in a small kitchen: storage that almost disappears. When redesigning a small kitchen, most people immediately think about cabinets or shelves. But the real opportunity often lies inside the walls themselves. In older Parisian buildings, the wall thickness can reach several inches, sometimes even more. By carefully carving shallow niches into these walls, designers can create elegant storage spaces that don't intrude into the room. Invisible storage is a concept that feels almost magical in small homes. Instead of adding bulky furniture, the design integrates storage into the architecture itself. Shelves appear within the wall, cabinets sit flush with the surface, and the room suddenly feels lighter and more open. The goal is simple: create storage that works hard while visually disappearing. In a tiny Parisian kitchen, the biggest luxury is space to move. Traditional cabinets can make a narrow room feel even tighter. But when storage is carved into the wall instead, the floor area remains open and breathable. This subtle shift in design makes the kitchen feel significantly larger, even though its dimensions haven't changed at all. One of the simplest ways to use wall depth is through recessed shelving. These small niches are perfect for items used every day: olive oil bottles, spices, or ceramic bowls. Because the shelves sit inside the wall rather than sticking out, they create storage without adding visual clutter. The result feels both practical and beautifully understated. convenient solution involves installing cabinets behind flush panels that blend into the wall. At first glance, the wall looks perfectly smooth and minimal, but with a gentle push, a panel opens to reveal hidden storage inside. This approach keeps the kitchen visually calm, allowing the historic architecture to remain the star of the room. Corners are often the most difficult parts of a small kitchen to use effectively. However, wall niches can transform these awkward areas into functional spaces. A shallow vertical cabinet carved into a corner wall can store trays, cutting boards, or baking sheets, items that are typically difficult to organize in traditional cabinetry. Lighting plays an important role in making recessed storage feel intentional rather than accidental. Soft LED strips inside wall niches create a gentle glow that highlights objects without overwhelming the room. This subtle lighting adds depth and makes the storage feel like a curated display rather than simple shelving. In a Parisian apartment, practicality should never overshadow beauty. Even the smallest design details matter. When carving storage into the walls, The edges of each niche can be framed with subtle trim or finished with smooth plaster. This keeps the design consistent with the elegant style that Haussmann interiors are known for. Color choices can greatly influence how spacious a small kitchen feels. Soft whites, warm neutrals, and pale stone tones reflect light and keep the room airy. When recessed shelves are painted the same color as the surrounding walls, they blend seamlessly into the architecture, reinforcing the illusion that the storage is part of the building itself. Not all wall niches need doors. Some can remain open to display beautiful kitchen objects, glass jars, antique plates, or copper utensils. Mixing open niches with hidden cabinets creates a balanced look. It keeps the kitchen functional while still allowing personality and charm to shine through. In many Parisian apartments, ceilings are surprisingly high, even in smaller rooms. This vertical space becomes a valuable asset. Tall recessed cabinets can extend upward along the wall, storing less frequently used items like serving platters or seasonal cookware, while keeping the lower areas easily accessible. modifications are made to historic walls, it's important to respect the building's structure. Designers carefully plan shallow recesses that do not damage structural elements. The goal is not to erase the history of the apartment, but to adapt it gently so that the space works for modern living. With storage integrated into the walls, the kitchen becomes visually calmer. Counters remain clear, appliances have designated homes, and the narrow room suddenly feels organized. This simplicity makes cooking more enjoyable because the environment feels intentional rather than crowded. One of the most charming aspects of Parisian interiors is their sense of effortless style. Wall niches contribute to this feeling by turning everyday objects into design elements. A row of neatly arranged spice jars or a stack of ceramic bowls can feel like a small gallery within the kitchen. What makes this design approach so powerful is how subtle it is. There are no dramatic renovations or massive cabinets dominating the room. Instead, A series of thoughtful adjustments quietly transforms the kitchen. The space remains compact, but it becomes significantly more functional. Small homes demand creativity. In cities like Paris, where space is limited and architecture is historic, the best solutions often come from working with the building rather than against it. By carving storage directly into the walls, the kitchen becomes a perfect example of intelligent design. A tiny Parisian kitchen doesn't have to feel restrictive. With careful planning and a deep respect for the architecture, even the thick walls of a Haussmann apartment can become valuable storage. Invisible shelves, recessed cabinets, and thoughtful lighting transform the room into a space that feels elegant, efficient, and unmistakably Parisian.